Hi everyone. In this assignment, a study was conducted to obtain information from SQS alumni. The purpose of the study is to investigate the employability status of the alumni. During the data analysis, IBM SPSS 23 and Microsoft Excel are used. Crosstab, Explore, Frequency, and Graph were applied to understand the relationship between variables. There are 329 alumni being taken as our sample in this finding. To get further information about the data analyzed, which contains mean, median, standard deviation, variance, skewness, kurtosis, range, minimum, and percentages had been done by using SPSS 23.
As we can see from this bar chart, we got sample for 200 students on SKS alumni based on their programs. And for the numbers, decision science is the highest with more than 100, followed by math program with around 50 students, and the last is industrial statistics with more than 40 students. Moreover, for gender, we get a frequency from female and male more than 100 to 5 by 200 and less than 75 by 200 respectively. Also for ethnic categories consist Chinese, Indian, Malay and other, this level of measurement is nominal and the highest is Chinese and the lowest is Indian. The bar chart shows the state of SKS alumni from sample we take around 200 and the highest is Melaka and for the lowest is Sabah. The bar chart shows entrance qualifications of SKS alumni which consist diploma, matriculations, others, STAM, STPM, and STPM with the highest 100. The bar chart shows the data for SPM math variables. As we can see that there are 200 alumni have been investigated and we can conclude that 2A is the highest frequency with 63, followed by 3B 59 and 1A with 53. The last two are 5C and 6C with 17 and 19 respectively. The bar chart shows the data for SPM at Met which we have been investigate and we got 3B is the highest frequency and the lowest 5C with 13. Bar chart shows the data for SPM English variables. We can see that there are data which have been investigated and we can conclude that 1R is the highest frequency with 63 and the lowest is 5C with 15. The histogram shows the data for MUED variables and there are 200 alumni have been investigated and we can conclude that 3 is the highest frequency with 90 followed by 2 with 70 and 4 with 40. So the histogram shows the data for total semester variables. As we can see that there are 200 alumni have been investigated and we can conclude that 6th semester is the highest frequency with 142 and lowest is 8th semester with 3. And for statistical analysis, which we obtained from IBM SPSS, we can conclude that the mean is 6.37 and the median is 6.14. This also we can conclude that the data is quantitative data. Drew's table and graph shows the frequency of working on 200 samples from SKS alumni. The histogram shows the data for CGPA variables, and we can conclude that 2.85 value of CGPA is the highest frequency with 10. And the table above show the statistical analysis obtained from IBM SPSS, and we got mean with 3.0740 value and median is 3.0730, and also this is a quantitative data. The bar chart shows the data for total semester status variables, and we can conclude that graduates on-time status is the highest frequency with 142, and followed by extended status with 40, and 18 for fast track. The bar chart shows the data for working sector variables. As we can see that there are 200 alumni have been investigated, and we can conclude private sector is the highest frequency with 93, followed by public sector with 85 and 22 for on. The bar chart shows the data for type of work variables. We can see that there are 200 alumni have been investigated, and for a number, executive is the highest frequency with 151, followed by director with 22 and 11 for teacher, and 8 for both lecturer and miscellaneous. The histogram shows data for working experience variables, and we can see that there are 200 alumni have been investigated, and we can conclude 5 years is the highest frequency with 44, followed by 6 years with 32, and 20 experience for 7, and lowest is 10 with just 1. And the statistic analysis showed the mean with 5.42 and median for 5.39, and mode is 5, and this is the quantitative data. The histogram shows data for salary variables, and we can conclude that 10,000 is the highest frequency with 8, and 12,100 is the highest salary, and the lowest is 700, and these are quantitative data. And the table above shows the statistical analysis obtained from IBM SPSS, and we can see that the analysis contained mean, median, mode, and standard deviations, variance, skewness, and others. And for the mean, we got 6402.50, and for the mode, we got 10,000, which is the highest frequency for SKS alumni, and 12.100 for the maximum value.
Graph 2.1 and Table 2.1 show the relationship between CGPA and gender. The shape of the graph is left skewed. There are 83 females score highest CGPA, which is 3.01 to 3.50, while there are only 34 male. There are less number of genders scored in CGPA 2.02 to 2.50, which there are only 15 males and 28 female. The graph 2.2 and the table 2.2 show the relationship between CGPA and entrance qualifications. There are 69 STPM qualifications scored the highest CGPA 3.51 to 4, while there are 0 diploma and others qualifications that score in this CGPA. STPM qualifications from CGPA 2.02 to 4.00 has the highest entrance qualifications among the others entrance qualifications. The lowest entrance qualifications is from STAM, which is 0 in the CGPA 3.01 to 3.50 and 3 from CGPA 3.51 to 4. Graph 2.3 and Table 2.3 shows the relationship between CGPA and program. 72 alumni from Decision Science scored in the CGPA 3.01 to 3.50, which is the highest number of alumni compared from other programs. There are only 17 alumni from Maths program scored in the CGPA 3.51 to 4.00 compared from Decision Science, which has 54 alumni and 24 alumni from Statistics. Graph 2.5 and Table 2.5 show the relationship between CGPA and total semester status. Graduate on time score the highest CGPA between the total semester status, which there is 107 alumni get CGPA 3.01 to 3.50 and 95 alumni get CGPA 3.51 to 4.00. Extend and Fast Track score 0 in the CGPA 3.51 to 4.00, while Extend get 0 also in the CGPA 3.01 to 3.50. Graph 2.6 and Table 2.6 shows the relationship between CGPA and working status. The shape of the graph between CGPA and working status is left skewed. All kinds of CGPA are fully yes for the working status. However, there is no working status in the CGPA 3.01 to 3.50, which is 16, but there are 0 for no working status for other CGPA. Graph 2.7 and Table 2.7 show the relationship between CGPA and working sector. They are the highest working sector for the private who get the CGPA 3.01 to 3.50 and CGPA 3.51 to 4.00, which are 64 and 81. There are 0 alumni who work in the sector of NA from all CGPA except for CGPA 3.01 to 3.50, which is 6.
Based on the graph shown, we can interpret that the type or level of work depends on the CGPA. The type of work they choose after their studies for CGPA that is between 2.02 to 2.50 are mostly in executive field where there are 38 alumni, whereas other 7 are miscellaneous. CGPA like 2.51 to 3.00 are mostly in the director field and executive, such as 16 for director and 51 for executive respectively. Other than that, 3.01 to 3.50 considered as a good CGPA. Thus, there are 23 of them in director field, 81 in executive field, 19 as students and 5 of them as teachers. For the excellent CGPA like 3.51 to 4.00, the highest type of work is in executive sector, and the teaching sector such as lecturer and teacher have 13 each. Based on the graph shown, we can clearly see the relationship between the salary and the gender. The highest number of alumni according to the male is 31, where their salary is between Rm 3001 to Rm 4901, and the lowest is 3 for the salary of Rm 10,605 to Rm 12,505. Whereas according to female, the highest will be at 45, where two salary categories have the same amount of alumni, which is from Rm 3001 to Rm 4901 and Rm 8704 to Rm 10604. The number of alumni according to female is same as male for the salary Rm 10,605 to Rm 12,505, which is the lowest at 12 respectively. Based on the table and graph shown, we can analyze that Decision Science program has the highest number of alumni in all salary categories, whereas for programs like Business Math and Statistics, the number is not stable, where some increases and some decreases. As the graph and the table shown are based on the relationship between the salary and ethnic, which consists of Chinese, Indians, Malays, and others. Chinese has the highest amount of alumni at 39 for Rm 6,803 to Rm 8,703 and the lowest at Rm 1,100 to 3,000. Furthermore, for Indians, the lowest is at Rm 10,605 to Rm 12,505 and the highest is at Rm 6,800 to 3 and Rm 8,703. Malay has the highest at the salary of Rm 3001 to 4901 and the lowest at the salary of Rm 6803 and Rm 8703. Other than the three ethnics, the highest is at Rm 3011 to Rm 4901, while the lowest is at Rm 8704 to Rm 12505. The figure shows the relationship between the salary and the working sector, which is divided into 4 categories. Firstly, the highest number of alumni are working at the public sector, which is around 63 of them. Secondly, other than public sector, private sector has a huge amount of alumni also, where there are 60 of them at the salary of RM 6,803 to RM 8,703. Lastly, we have the lowest data for NA and the second lowest is for own business. The first two graphs shown above are left skewed because the data is skewed to the left. The table and the figure shows the relationship between salary and the type of work. Director field has the highest at the salary of RM 8,704 to RM 10,604. Executive has the highest number of alumni among others, which is at 57 for salary from RM 3001 to RM 4901. And the highest number for lecturer is at the salary of RM 4902 to RM 6802. Other than that, for teachers, the highest is at 12 for salary from RM 3001 to RM 4901. From the box plot, we can see that 1A result recorded the highest median marks. According to mean, still 1A score achieved the highest mean. Students who score 1A in SPM Math achieved the highest maximum value. In addition, 3B score records the highest interquartile range. From the box plot, we can see that 1A From the box plot shown, we can see that 1A result recorded the highest median marks. According to mean, still 1A score achieved the highest mean. Students who scored 1A in SPM at Math achieved the highest maximum value. In addition, 3B score records the highest interquartile range. As shown in the graph, the box plot, we can see that 1A result recorded the highest median marks. Students who scored 1A in SPM English achieved the highest maximum value, which is 3.96, following 2A score 3.79, 3B score 3.49, 5C score 3.72, 6C score 3.21, and 7D score 2.22, while 3B score and 5C score achieved the constant minimum value, which is 2.70. Then 1A score 2.86, 2A score 3.17, 6C score 2.22, and 7D score achieved the lowest minimum value, which is 2.02. From the box plot, we can see that Band 4 students recorded the highest median marks among Band 2 and Band 3, but according to mean, Band 4 students achieved the highest mean. Students who scored Band 3 achieved the highest maximum value, which is 3.96, than Band 4, which is 3.93. In addition, Band 2 students records the highest interquartile range, which is 0.88 compared to Band 4 and Band 3. There is no outliers being found in this box plot. From the box plot shown, we can see that Semester 6 result recorded the highest median marks among the Semester 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. According to mean, still, Semester 6 score achieved the highest mean than the other semesters. In addition, Semester 6 score records the highest interquartile range compared to Semester 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. From the box plot shown, we can see that 6 years experience result recorded the highest median marks among the other years of experience. According to mean, 3 years of experience score achieved the highest mean, which is 3.2840, than other years of experience. From the graph shown, we can see that salary amount Rm 6,800 recorded the highest median among the other amounts, and Rm 1,100 as the lowest median compared to the others. But according to mean, Rm 8,900 has achieved the highest mean compared to other salary, while Rm 1,100 still has the lowest mean. Salary amount Rm 6,800 and Rm 7,700 achieve the highest maximum value, which is 3.96 compared to the other salary amounts, while Rm 1,100 and Rm 1,500 has the lowest minimum value, which is 2.02. From the box plot shown, we can see that semester 5 result recorded the highest median salary amount, which is 8,700 among the other semesters. According to mean, still semester 5 score achieved the highest mean salary amount, which is 7,640. Students who has salary amount in semester 6 achieved the highest maximum value, which is 11,700, following semester 5, which is 10,500, semester 7 5,500, semester 8 and 10 has the same amount of salary, which is 4,000. From the box plot shown, we can see that 9 years of working experience result recorded the highest median amount, which is 8,500, among the other years of working experience. According to mean, still 9 years of experience achieved the highest mean, which is 8,368.42. Salary amount in 7 years of working experience achieved the highest maximum value, which is 11,700, and once again, 1 year of working experience has the lowest minimum value of 1,100.